Hello. It's Tuesday. It's 7 Eastern-ish. Time for Handelabra Live. Welcome, everyone. It's raining Spirit Island. It's Spirit Island all the time now, but you know what? There's good reason, because we're so into Spirit Island. Working on online multiplayer for you, and we're really excited. So, I'm John. I'm here to play Spirit Island again, and it's Tuesday. No, the day that Sparky Wolf loses all their points. You won a whole bunch last time. Handelabra Games believes in civil rights for everyone and in being as inclusive as possible. That includes trans rights and Black Lives Matter. If you are working actively against those goals, you are not welcome, and we will shun you. Exactly. You might notice something different on the screen while I'm showing this. See if you can figure it out. While you're looking at that, I got a box today. It's real heavy. It's Christmas. What's inside? A really heavy Christmas box. You can't see me opening it probably, but I can't hold this up and open it. Jeremy is not dead, Dolphin. He's just resting. He is busy. It says, raise a glass to the holiday season. Cheers to loved ones, close ones, and good ones. From New Scotland Brewing Company. It is their quality beers, 12 Days of Cheer. And I just got today, so that's my first day. If you know Quality Street, you would know that it's like the sort of purple chocolate box, and so they've got all the nice... Oh my gosh, it's so heavy to hold that up like that. There's a sticker. That's cool. I know this isn't the beer show, but it also is kind of the beer show, isn't it? Alright, I'm looking for beer number 1. Slow Burn. Chocolate Chili Porter. Let's go. Ugh. I'm opening a box of Christmas holiday beer from New Scotland Brewing Company. Also, I'm wearing a shirt from New Scotland Clothing Company, which I don't know if that's related at all, but same logo. It is a chocolate chili porter, thick, smooth, with a spicy yet chocolatey sweet finish. Maybe this clue that I'm showing you right now is too subtle. Let's make a new, more obvious clue that maybe you'll notice and talk about in the chat. I'm not playing multiplayer, but I wanted to click on this. Dolphin sees it. Dolphin also knows things. It's not... Oh, spicy pickle whiskey, yeah. It's not that. The Slow Burn. And you know what? I have more interesting holiday dark beers to come. Nobody is looking for a game right now. It's true. Except me. I mean, nobody else. Nobody else. Just me. No one picking up on anything I'm putting down here? Ooh, chocolatey, yet spicy. I'm into it. Yeah, so, multiplayer public beta tomorrow. Let's play some Spirit Island. New Scotland Brewing and New Scotland Clothing are related, as it seems. Well, there you go. Should we take on a second wave again? I failed last time. Yes, Dart of Truth. Woo. Woo is their correct response. Woo. You can drink the shirt and wear the beer. I kind of want to, like, contest this second wave again. I won't make Dolphin do the thing again. But we did England last time, right? Was it England? I remember we played England on Saturday, but I don't know that it was England for... Was it England on the second wave? Dolphin, do you remember? It was an adversary. It wasn't not an adversary. Let's go France. It definitely wasn't France. And maybe I could give myself a little help. Oh, you're right. It was Sweden, wasn't it? Did they get the plus damage and that was what got me? Yeah, once we got to the plus damage, it was like horrifying in second wave. That's what happened last week. Yeah, it was Sweden. Saturday was England, and we had a great time. It was good. It was fun. It was just like a brain burner, right? All right. Or just Prussia. Prussia's simple, right? What could possibly go wrong with Prussia on second wave? I'm not going to go with that. You may notice that Keeper and Wildfire are not here. That's because I'm on a special build where they're not currently ready for the public. But it will be available to the public tomorrow. So let's go. Do we start with, like, Guard the Owl's Heart for fun? Nah. Okay. We don't want fun. All right. If you want to do the thing, Dolphin, you can do the thing. First wave. Prediction. Then I can predict and put up my points once again. We're doing it again. I'm feisty tonight. Add presents to a land. This one. Remember how many beasts I had on Saturday? That was the most beastie game. That was a lot of fun. I recommend, if you never watched the Saturday game, check it out on YouTube or Twitch VOD. It was a lot of fun. With Dolphin and I controlling 2 spirits each and breaking our brains. Alright, they did go right into the mountains where I am. How convenient. We can terrifyingly chase, we can prevent builds, we can destroy things. We have options. I think I like preventing a build and terrifying chase, and then next turn we have more beasts around and more damage. You can watch the replay, Sparky Wolf. It was like literally 4 or 5 hours long, so it was very long stream, but thank you, Dolphin. Dolphin is here. I predict I will win, as I want to do, with 1,000 points. If you want to try to claim my 1,000 points, you can agree with me or disagree with me, as you wish. All right, we're going to gain a power card. They don't build in 2 lands this turn. Well, that's interesting. I can get behind preventing all the builds. I do need to make a sacred site, but that's not hard. Let's just say they don't build ever. I could actually just play these cards every turn. That's interesting. I mean, it doesn't last forever because I've had the games designed, but it's interesting. We do need a sacred site for this. This is kind of funny. Let's do this. I'm not going to convert beasts this turn, am I? Not this turn. They don't build. And they don't build. And we could move beasts around. But I don't... I guess if I was going to move them, it would be here. Get beasts here. That's where we need them. And we don't need a sacred site anymore, so let's do that. Put beasts here to kill the city soon. Take Walker's gonna be in and out. Sands. No slow phase for me. Alright, we reclaim and... we could totally do that. We could do it again here and here. Just stop the build. We can do the damage here pretty easily. And Terrifying Chase there. Oh, it's harder to Terrifying Chase there because we can't get presence in there as easily. That would be... that would be just ridiculous, right? Just like reclaim every turn and do that. I kind of like it. How bad is it to do that? We would need to gain energy. We need to take a gain energy instead of a presence, so that's kind of the big downside. We do have the situation where they're gonna build and cascade in here, because that's blighted. I think not putting a presence on the board is the... If there wasn't... I guess, yeah, you know what we're doing. We're going to do it just because it's silly and why not? Alright, Discerning Landscape is the wrong type, but that stops the build later. So I'm probably going to click on it. This and this. Oh, but we don't... Yeah, we do get to move a beast, which lets us move our presence, which is what we need. Okay. We're just doing the same thing again. Prey on the builders. Oh, wait. Oh, I don't have a sacred site. Hang on. Hang on. I lost my sacred site, so I can't do it. I ruined it. I ruined everything. And also I ruined everything by... Well, what I can do is play Discerning Landscape. But that needs a sacred site too. Oh no. What have I done? Alright, we've just done like a small dumb. Not like full dumb. Can we go back and undo this? It won't let me... Oh. I want my power card. That was weird. I mean, I still want that power card, I guess. But I think I want Call to Bloodshed instead to kill the town. That I can't get rid of otherwise. Yeah, I needed the Sacred Site, right? There wasn't any way to get the Sacred Site otherwise. We can still block this build, which is honestly the most important one. But because of the blight here, it screws it up. Like, screws up. I could make the Sacred Site, you know, potentially. Alright, event card. Don't give plus damage to explorers. Add a town. To a land with town/explorer. Well, I don't like any of the options there, so it's that one. And other things happened that didn't do anything. Look, I mean, it shows that maybe my plan was a bad plan to begin with. It probably was a bad plan, right? I think we can accept that. It was a bad plan. Alright, crisis averted. Maybe we should be putting presents on the board now. I don't know. Just a thought. Plant. Put a plant, that means we can not have to Play 2 of these. We can play 1 and Terrifying Chase. Terrifying Chase to chase them out of here. Problem is we need to be there, but I also want to be here. Can't be both. Can't be both, but we can gain another power card, and maybe that has something we want instead. Enticing Splendor. Or Razor Sharp Undergrowth. Enticing Splendor is nice because it's nice because of some things, but it's not nice because it doesn't have animal on it. It's probably going to be generally useful, though. Sap the Strength is going to be useful here next turn, because there is too much there for me to deal with, even with the disease. Alright, so we stopped this build, and we'll be able to get in here to defend that next turn. That's basically what's happening. So, add presence. We probably just play these 2 cards. So we don't necessarily need the plant this turn. We can just take towards... And then we can... Yeah. Yeah. Do I convert beasts? I want beasts in here. I want to do that next turn in here. Maybe. Or somewhere. I don't know. We're making new beasts. We don't need to convert. I have lots of Sacred Site powers now for some reasons. I didn't even take the one. Okay. Here. We have to stay in the jungle, but we don't have to bring our presence, do we? So we can send the beast and leave our presence. Send the other beast over here. We want them towards the front. Beasts generate 1 fear. In the single land with the most invaders, there are 2 of those. I don't want them to push out of there. It's fine if they push out of here. You can just go here. Generate fear. And generate fear. And nothing happened for the last bit. Hello, Open Moose. Welcome. We are playing Spirit Island multiplayer public beta build that will be going out tomorrow. But I'm playing single player because I don't have any friends. I mean, I do, but I didn't ask them. We'll go with that. Explore jungles. Let's add a town into A1, because sure. Too near the jungle. You're too near the jungle, but I'm not in the jungle there. Well, I can kill this guy. It will be Sir Bragai for anyone who has the game on Steam. It will not require you to sign up to anything. Let's add a beast. Is it into A8? Because that's... I mean, we can just stop that build if we head to Han there, which we don't. I would like to not have them build a city there. That would be cool. Not sure how I do that. I guess by reclaiming Prey on the Builders. But we can play 3 cards this turn, none of which have plant. Which is a problem. None of which have air, which is a problem. So we would need to get... The nice thing is if we come in here with a damage from our base power, we do kill the city on the Ravage without having to haunt around. I want a different power card option without having to reclaim. So let's roll the dice. Once again, Lure of the Unknown. That says plant. Fire in the Sky says strife, though, which means we don't even need to play a defend card there. That's interesting. We can't really use Rights of Land Rejection here. We could use it here, I guess. Not to say we can't use it. Does Lure of the Unknown work? Yes, it gives us an heir. If we use Lure of the Unknown, Sap the Strength can defend in here. We don't get to kill the city, but if we do save the Dahan, prevent the Blight. Over here, we can use Lure to take a town out. Use our base power to kill the last town, and they don't build there. I like that. All right, I'm in front of the adversary. It is Brandenburg, Prussia, level 0, but this is the first wave, so level 0 for now. We'll get there. We need to get to 3 card plays for this whole plan to work, because we need to convert this to a beast so we get 1 more damage. That wasn't really mentioned in my plan, but it's part of my plan, and let's not talk about that. And I need another plant. I also need another plant. Hang on. If I just play 2 cards, it's not going to work. I need the damage. Oh, it's not going to work. My plan failed because I did not explain it well enough. Let's go back. None of these cards provide plant and animal, which turns out to be critical. So they're building a city here, and that's just happening. New plan. Do something else. Stop them building here. Defend here. And work on this. We can't work on it, but we can terrifying chase the towns away. Fire in the Sky helps by strafing the city. Just wondering if we... Well, I mean, the following turn we're probably reclaiming, so we can sap the strength there again. Lord of the Unknown is going to be better elements. Fire in the Sky is very good, though. We have a fear card. We could have 2. We get to play 3 cards, or 4 if we click this. And have the energy. This has plant on it, and it's one of my favorite cards. So Terrifying Chase, and that... Do we defend, or we just not play this? We just don't play this turn. They're building a city in A8 no matter what we do. So we have to come in here with the 1 damage, which is, you know, it's great. It's good. Don't build. We still have that theme. Oh, we don't even have the damage, but we do get in. Maybe leave our Sacred Site here. And we Terrifying Chase these towns away. Oh, do I want a beast here for Terrifying Chase? No, pushing 2 is enough, right? Yeah, that's enough. Because there's no more stage 2 there. We could send the beast somewhere else. He's happy to be there. I mean, we might get 1 damage from beast or whatever, 2 damage from beast, so... That's a thing that could happen. It happened. It happened. 2 damage. Damage. Is it worth killing a town to lose the beast here? Probably. I mean, we're scaring them away, though, right? So... I think saving the beast for attacking... Oh, I should have made 1 more beast and then I'd have 3 beasts to kill the city with. That's fine. We're going to defend it probably, right? We don't need the one more fear. Save our beast friend. And add Dahan to this mountain. Defend 2. Well, we already did that. Thanks, event. Generally, you were helped. You were helpful. Explore the mountains. So we don't click a mountain here. A2 seems fine. And they're building an extra terrain because of fortification. They won't do anything in sands, so sands it is. And let us terrifyingly chase them away. I was going to put them in the mountains, but not now. I mean, may as well go where the Dahan is. I could probably put them here, but like, there's a city here, so it's not really difference. All right. We have a reclaim 1 option, but 3 card plays means we'd have to go gain power card, add presence, and want to play exactly the cards. That might be the case. This seems like a problem. Jungle Ravage is a problem if we don't get our defend. It's not a huge problem, but like it's a small problem. There's not many fast beast adding cards besides majors that also add blight and so on. So we might want to vacate the premises here or defend it. We could reclaim. It's not a horrible turn to reclaim. If we reclaim and gain a power card, we have enough cheap power cards that we can play 3. That seems okay. That seems easier than making a harder decision about reclaiming 1. I like these elements. I like this card. We could have 2 suns. That's a thing that we could have. Interesting choices. Are they though? Just click the OP card. Add a presence. We don't need to reclaim 1 now. We could take the plant. Or go towards card plays. We need energy. Do we want to be in this jungle? Sure. We want to convert this to a beast. You probably want to. We could either we could defend it, or just like destroy it with growth sacrifice and take the blight. But having backcourt blight in second wave is maybe not great. Maybe it's good. I don't know. Let's click on this for now and see where we go. We have 2 more card plays. We can play anything. We could stop this build. We could also just like lure or kill. Stop a city by luring. We could also stop both of the builds again, like this way, if we wanted to. I think we want to take advantage of growth through sacrifice and play something with an animal on it. Because something with an animal on it, we can just like vacate and kill this guy, stop this build. Actually, which means then Prey on the Builders just stops this build. And that seems... We can also just destroy this presence, though. We don't need to do... Well, we could do the damage here, couldn't we? A damage. We could probably combo in... Oh, we can't do both, right? We stop this build for sure. Then should we rather play this and save this for another turn? This doesn't get us the damage, though. This does. Yeah. Okay. So, sap. I'd like to have Dahan there. We could get Dahan there with rejection. That is a thing. Gather a beast. To me, my beast. Did I even convert a beast this turn? Yeah, I did over here. That did happen. Beast over here. Sure. And you know what? The more beasts in here, the more damage we can do next turn. So, yeah. Come here. Destroy that presence in the Blighted Land. I don't know why, I just don't like it. Oh, it is useful for growth later, isn't it? So, how about not? This one. We're not removing Blight yet, we're adding presence. We're making a super stack. Oh, we don't have to make a super stack. We could put a... We don't have to be super stack. Sure. I don't know. Because having sacred sites can be dangerous with events, can't it? They seek the Dahan for aid. Spurn. 2 damage to Dahan in a land with them, which is this land and that, or that land. Add Blight to a land with at least 2, which exists. -1 health till the end of the turn. Or teach, and there's no Ravage, which honestly isn't a huge deal. Then they're also going to add disease to a land with both and do 2 damage to the Dahan there. I don't love these outcomes. We don't get a cascade or anything here, though. I think just switching it to a build is, like, Teach the Invaders seems okay here, right? It's like add 1 town and they build. Seems fine. Add a town. Add disease. And... Right. 2 damage to the Dahan. I guess it's these guys. Sorry. Remove from a land with sacred site. Bye. They explore the wetlands and they're adding towns, 'cause of course they are. All right. Innate power takes care of this. Lure of the Unknown takes care of this. Assuming we can do both, which we should be able to do. And this needs to be dealt with next turn or whatnot. So we try to get the beasties over there afterwards to kill everything with beasts. We could also just, like, Terrifying Chase literally everything out of there. Which is not a bad idea, too. How's our energy situation? Is there a card we want to reclaim? Go through Sacrifice and just continue accelerating, maybe? Oven go ding! I entertain you. That is what I do. guess we just keep gaining more and more minor powers. Savage mob beasts. Should say beasts on it, but it doesn't. This is pretty good elements for my other innate. We don't need defend 10 for like a long time. We're often going to have 3 animals though, and that's destroys a town, and it's free. Let's click on that. Add a presence to a land with beasts or a jungle. We get back into the back. We probably want to get back into the back. We go and get another animal, and then we just have more animals all the time. I'm just gonna say yes. We wanted Lord of the Unknown to prevent a build. And this is a disease, so the build's prevented there. This is being prevented by Lord of the Unknown. Our innate is taking care of this. And the only question is, do we need to Terrifying Chase these around? I guess we can Terrifying Chase them and then, like, deal with other lands, like, later, right? Why don't we just do that? Next turn, we've got stuff to do. Convert to beasts? Probably the answer is yes. Kill all the guys here, just in case. You know what? Well, we could even lure a guy there. We don't need to gather. Oh, this needs a sacred site, but we have a sacred site. So we can make use. We're coming in. And we can lure. I guess it's like potentially death by Dahan, potentially not, but we'll roll the dice. Oh, each beast deals 2 damage. Nice. That wipes that out. Act to ease the drought, or let the plants die and the land wither. I have water cards that I could forget. Adding Blight to a Sands could be dangerous. -1 health is probably not a huge deal. It would let me add a presence to here. Yeah, let's forget a card. And add presence. We want 4 card plays at this point, I think. Yeah, we do. More sacred sites. Deal damage from beasts. We could Frenzied Assault to finish off the city here. In this slow phase, that seems like a good idea. And here, one beast can do this. Another beast can do this. And there might be a bug where we lose more than 2 beasts, but we are losing. But you know what? We killed all the things, so I'm okay with that. I realize this game is probably taking longer than the first game probably should. Probably because of my boneheaded early decision. But we're gonna go with it. Alright, Savage Mob Beast has 2 damage. And Terrifying Chase can chase away the remainders. So we could use Savage Mob Beast to stop a build, and Terrifying Chase is going to chase. Oh, not enough guys, actually, because there's no beasts there. So you know what? I think it's 2 damage here. Chase away the explorers. You think it's gonna take 8 hours? There's only 10 spirits. It's okay. Oh, I didn't get to push the Dahan because there's no beasts, but you know what? It's okay. And we could stop a build, but killing the city is worth it here. Finish off the city. And we are at 2 fear cards. We're getting towards the next terror level. Yeah, we don't have Keeper and Wildfire, because their growth causes things to happen. Hey look, I always have Ranging Hunt and almost all at full level. Alright. We have a Reclaim 1, which could easily be any of those things. Ravage is nothing really. Build is almost nothing. We can like kill one and like obviously there's no build here because of the disease, unless the event says that disease doesn't work, which could be a thing. We take a major power so that we have a major power to pass on. Maybe it's also cool, like Terrifying Nightmares. It's pretty cool. Strangling Firevine, also pretty cool. Adding Wilds tokens. Yeah, let's click that. Let's make Wilds tokens. Forget some of the card we're not getting back. We don't need to gain energy. We have enough energy to play cards. Add presents. Make beast. Click things. That's a free card. We want to prey on the builders. Lure the unknown. Yeah, you can't lure the unknown into a place with a guy though, so I want to keep this disease. Oh wait, don't we have a way to move? This moves Dahan, right? Push Dahan. Kill that guy with Dahan. Lure the unknown to lure, or just kill this guy with our innate power. Yeah, okay. So we don't need to reclaim. I mean, we have to reclaim something. But it should be something with beast on it. Well, it doesn't have to be. It could just be something we want to play next turn or whatever. Like I click this to do 2 damage here, I guess. So this is just pushing 3 Dahan. I don't know. Both of them. And Ranging Hunt. We don't even need to gather a beast, just like happens, but I guess just in case they get plus damage, get our presence out of there. And beasts can go in here because they might do something in the event. Alright. No Ravage, really, and no build. Beast Prowl, more fear, also Sacred Site Thing, which is just the 1 land. And we have 3 fire, so we don't need to do anything. We might just win from fear. Oh, we didn't quite. We might have just won just there. Destroy explorers, there's none. Skip the build as well. Well, okay. They weren't building anyway, so thanks, game. Hey, Seamus. Alright, Fire Vines is adding wilds. Also, I get the Threshold. That's fun. Range 1 from a sands. Well, I guess it's just going to be in the sands, because that's the only place where there is guys. Can we just win, please? Like, what's the problem here? Alright, we need to generate a fear. We don't want to delete a beast, so let's just generate the fear and win the game. Alright, GG. And we have one of each kind of token. Still has the blight, but that's fine. I didn't focus on removing it or anything. Alright, we won the first wave. Logic Dolphin. It is time for the second wave. And I'm going to take my major power. And we're going to leave the beast in the back. And obviously have to leave a wilds there, which is totally fine. And the disease is where it started. We have River and Prussia number 1. Time for a new prediction. Will I win the second wave? I predict only if he chooses to. I choose to vote 2,000 points on yes. Yes is blue. Thank you, Logic Dolphin. You are a gentleman and a scholar. They explored into the back. Too bad for them. I'm River, and I will do whatever I want. We could flash floods him. We could flash this. Could flash floods here. It might be a turn 1 flash floods to stop the city build here, actually. Turn 1 flash floods means taking energy instead of card plays. A bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it works out. Let's get towards making a sacred site here. Flash floods turn 1, no wash away. That means. So there's some danger. I think just not having an extra city build there is worth it, though. We'll stop the. We'll blah 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 push from here to keep the backcourt relatively clean and let the coast blight probably. Maybe we gain a power card. I don't know. We're rolling with it. We're rolling with it. Boon of River's Bounty. I don't want that early city build. I don't want it. If they had pulled wetlands first turn, that would have been. Oh, well, here's the wetlands. Well, first turn would have been worse. Here's where a wash away would be really nice for that. But you know what? We didn't play it. So it's our own fault. And we could just stack everything up here. But can we manage this wetland, or do we just piece out of it? If we pull a defend card, we might, right? So let's see what we can do. Put Dahan in here. Let's go card forward. Gain power card. Still just playing 2. See if we get a defend card. We don't really care that much about that. We care about the other thing. We can call to trade. Don't love these choices. They're not ravaging there, but we could make them build again next turn. So we could take this for next turn. Gift of Living Energy is fine. It's 2 energy for 0. Let's take this for next turn. And just gonna put extra presence into this land. Because we're not necessarily losing it, but we might. Wash away for wherever they explore. Maybe mountains. We get a blight and probably 2 blight next turn. Could be bad. We'll see. Oh, I didn't want to play that. Why did I play that? I don't play that next turn. Missed click. Take Walker missed the prediction. Well, try next time. One fear for spirit that has at least one sacred site. This is so weird, and I'll never see this. After advancing invader cards, so much is happening. Beasts are dealing damage. Things are happening. What happened? After advancing, add 1 explorer to each land with sacred site. And other stuff happened. Alright, city party. And there's the mountains. Wow. Alright. So we can stop both of these builds. And then we just have 2 horrifying ravages to deal with. So there's that. Send them all into the jungle here, or send them all into here and just give it up. Those are so many Dahan there. I'd like to defend it. I'm going to try to get another power card. And if I can call to trade one place and defend the other, that would be ideal. So let's just stop both the builds and send all of these into the back. All right. Let's go lucky power card. Could take a major, honestly. There's not as many defend majors, though. I have 4 energy to use. What would I forget? That's the problem. I don't have a lot of forget fodder, as Dolphin would say. Give me a defend card. Defend 4. Defend 4 works here. Does anything else do anything enough? It doesn't. So this is the play. Add presence. We don't need 3 card plays, but we'll want it next turn. So let's get presence into the one with blight. And add beasts, defend 4, and then we call to trade. You may gather 1 Dahan. Oops, I definitely don't know where I clicked on that. So they're building another city here, and it's a horrible thing. Missionaries arrive. The next normal ravage, they do +3 damage, which ruins my whole plan over here. Missionaries, why are you awful? What's the alternative? Discard the top minor power if it is sun, push 1 explorer, or replace Dahan with town, and then it just comes back. Oof. We'd also have to spend all of our energy or forget one of these cards. Let's ignore the contact and try to have a lot of sun 2 turns from now. Everyone in chat, remember that. It has sun. Oh, having sun is good. Yeah, having sun is good. Push 1 explorer from a land with Dahan. May as well be here, and then the land will be completely empty, I think. Oh, they're also destroying... They're destroying... Shouldn't be able to rewind that. They're destroying a explorer here, so... Go there. All right. Under, it said under the 2 event cards. So not this turn, not this turn, but that turn is the missionaries come back. We want lots of sun. I mean, I'm river. I'm going to have lots of sun, but just in case. Chat, remember. On the, that's this turn. So next turn, the turn after that. The last stage 2 card. That's the one. That's the one. Where the missionaries return. Alright, we have a horrifying land here. But it's just going to be that way. They explore the sands. This may as well be A2 here. Alright, it is a turn where we reclaim our cards and get a new card. Again, it could be a major. We have 6 energy. And the wilds helped us here. We could flash floods this guy, but that would be 2 of our energy. Let's take 1 more miner. Push 1 explorer. That is cheaper than flash floods. Doesn't have water, but it is cheaper. Clicking it. Mountains is completely clear, which we love to see. And can we start working on this business? Not really. We can start making more Dahan there and maybe get a Dahan card that like blows them up. That maybe next turn we go power card presence, look for a major that blows up guys. And something with water to let us, wherever they explore, we can push them away. Like jungle, if they explore jungle, that would be really nice for wash away. So, seems okay. Everyone go into the party zone. The party zone is where our super innate, hyper innate, dolphin is going to go. Sacred sites under threat. Aided by fire. We do not have any fire cards. We'd have to spend a lot of energy for this. I think we repulse them. They're so repulsive. We just don't have... We could destroy presence, but we'd have to spend... We could only spend 3 energy to avoid destroying presence. So I don't want to spend all my energy. So we're repulsing, which I rarely click. Each sacred site pushes. So we don't want to push here. We want them basically to go to the jungles because other places are bad. Does it have to be a town? No, it could be an explorer. All right, send an explorer. Generate fear. This one moves. Go where the invaders are. We get a minor power. Oh, look, a power that matches our elements. Oh, look, a power that matches our elements. I like cycles. It removes blight from a land where we want to remove blight from. I think I'm clicking on that card. This has earth on it, but we have other earth cards, so yeah. A fear card. Oh, hey, they don't build in the cities. Good, that totally makes a difference. Thanks, fear card. Wetlands returns. Add a town. Clicking on that. All right, so wetlands are a target for blowing up soon. Please blow up the wetlands soon. Can we hit the super innate next turn? No. Oh, we get reclaim 1 though. So we can. Kills everything but the cities, and we have flash floods to kill all but 1 city. So that might be hyper innate. Hyper innate. But that, I mean, that precludes us gaining a power card that might be like Dahan deal 2 damage each or whatever, which is what I really want. We could also try to just like move stuff away so it isn't as much. That is also an option. And I think massive flooding here is pretty clear. You know what? Just like bring all the Dahan in here and have a massive battle royal. What could possibly go wrong? All the Dahan die. Yeah, that was what would happen. But we can wash away all the towns into here. This is what I'm thinking. Move all the towns into here. All they're going to do is build a town. Now if they ravage, the cities would die, and there's blight, right? So there's enough Dahan that, like, things would happen. But we do have Guardian Serpents, right? We've got things. We could do some damage. And then we could use a Hyper Innate the following turn to blow that up. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So this turn, Hyper Innate. So why do we push the towns? Because they would build another city. That's why. But I mean, we just Hyper Innate there the following turn. I don't know. We need 4 card plays to get the Hyper Innate. Let's get another Sacred Site. I mean, that's going to remain a Sacred Site. I'm just clicking on places where presence goes. It doesn't really matter where it goes. If we click these cards and get back a card with Earth, right? We get it. And we remove this blank, because why not? And we Flash Floods a city. We kill all but 1 city. Next turn we Guardian Serpents. Bob's your uncle, right? I mean, it's not like the best. We still have this, but this is mostly dealt with by another just reclaim all and do it again. So replace 1 explorer with a town. You know what? It can be happily right in here because they're not going to build another city. Push from a land with Dahan. I don't want to. I want them to stay. Stay there. We're going to kill you. Coastal lands. Sure. So maybe we were blowing up this next turn instead. Do have wash away so we can stop them building a city too. Oh, we could also wash away more stuff into here to get killed. That's a lot of fear. Wash them back. It's not a bad idea. I could also stop this build here. Maybe that's better. Let's not get too greedy. We're probably getting to winning soon. Nightbot is evolving. Alright, so we defend this. We're happy. Do we even... I guess we do... We don't want to reclaim. We kind of do, but we don't. This is like building and then ravaging, though. Maybe we wanted to wash away here so they don't build a city. Because we want to be able to just reclaim and do the same thing here. But if there's a city... I guess if we can reclaim and do flash floods again, right? We have lots of energy. Like if we do this, we just play the same 4 cards. Oh, but we have to play Guardian Serpents. So we're short on... That's why we can't do that. It's because of Guardian Serpents, right? Because we have to defend that. We don't have to. The city is super dead. We could easily get a fear card that says defend per Dahan. When's the thing that comes up? It's this turn. You're right, Sparky Wolf. We want lots of sun this turn for the missionaries. And what does the missionaries card say? I don't remember. Let's find out. Type in. Search here. Click. Why is it not working? Mission. Add disease to Allowance City. 2 for per player, plus 3 damage. But defend 4 is not enough, right? Because it's defend 6. So honestly, it's just like we don't worry about defending that because we have enough sun. And hopefully we get defend per Dahan, right? Chat remembered. So it is, we don't worry about playing Guardian Serpents. We just, like, we go for Gusto. So, does that mean we should have washed away here to stop the city, or we just don't? Actually, we can Guardian Serpents there next turn. If we need to. We might just win by then. We take a major, maybe get like cleansing floods or something. Or 1 damage per Dahan in target land. Also cleansing floods. Yeah, okay. I mean, this says sun on it. And we don't add blight, so yeah, okay, click on it. Don't click that anymore. Alright. There's like 100 Dahan here. That does the job. Does the jorb. Now we just want to like blow up a town there. They still build a city. Make Dahan there for trees and stones next turn. And wash away this. Oh, he's dead. Make more Dahan? I don't know. Make more energy? Make more Dahan? We just need a water. Wash away because they're going to explore, right? Oh, also... Wait, what? Click a card in hand or in play to reclaim it. No. That bug is still there. I thought we fixed that bug, but it's back. Wait. What? Fine. Okay. We're not going to worry too much about that. Bye. And if we're, you know, we didn't get the threshold. It's like, I could push Dahan, but we don't have the threshold. Flash floods. Take out a town. We didn't have to play. We could play Luna Bigger instead, but this is a fear card. This is a fear card. Hey, look, sun. We have 3 sun. I guess we could have played this card with another sun. Curse the tongues. There's no cities, but that's okay. Let's just discard a card we're not going to play, like Delusions of Danger. Thanks, beasts. Remove from an inland land. Honestly, these towns just are fear, but we're just like winning, right? But I don't know. Sure. Jungle it is. So we have a ravage in the coastal lands, so we don't want to necessarily put a town there. Let's put it in this land with 1,000,000 Dahan, because they're a little surrounded. Okay. River's Bounty. Make Dahan. Like, this just solves that land if we reclaim one, right? And can we actually, yeah, we could even stop this city build here. And it's just a town. Just a little town. Actually, it's just not even building at all. Bye. All right, so I want to add a disease and a wilds on the board if I can. We want this back. That deals with that ravage, and then there's no build, and we might win because of that. No, we're not going to quite win. So let's try to get a card that adds wilds or disease. There's not a lot of minor powers. There's definitely major powers, but I don't know if there's more major powers than minor powers that do that, right? I'm not really up for just figuring that out right now, so let's just click one of the things that says gain a power card and try for a minor. Add wilds. I'm clicking on that. Add a presence to play 5 cards. We can afford that. Sure. I have a sacred site there. I'm just clicking cards. Oh, we can also add more wilds. Well, you know what? Wilds for days. Oh, you know what? I could add a Dahan first. And I have the threshold for some reason. I can push the Dahan, but you know what? There might be an event that removes the blight here, right? So do that. Get energy. Make defend. No, it's not that. Oh, but the reckless offensive is happening. Nice. Each Dahan destroys 1 and add blight. Oh no. It's not what we wanted. Wow, they're killing everything. Are we winning before the blight gets added? No, we're not. Oh, we won after the blight got added. Come on, event. That's not cool. We'll take it. We don't even get to put our wilds tokens. Dolphin here with the prediction results. All right. 44 points. Wow, we got lots of points that game. Third wave. The event made us win and we didn't want to. Set aside a power card. I guess it's the major power unless anything else seems great. Take the major by default. Let's leave the beast in the middle, in the front, not the middle. All right, we need to push this giant Dahan party around. Will I win the third wave? Pending the event of 4,000 Handelabras, I say yes. To remove Dahan. Well, that's not fair. Oh, so many. We have to remove so many. All right. I'm just clicking. I want to leave 2 Windlands with Blight, though, because there's an event that removes. All right, Ocean. Ocean Party. This is where it gets real. Add presence to the land that has a town on it. Yes, please. They explore the mountains. Alright, so that city is going to be a problem. This guy sort of takes care of itself automatically, potentially. We can't stop this city right now. We could try gaining a power card. And we might get something like Splendor, enticing Splendor to gather a town and make the city built somewhere else. We might get... There's not a lot of things that move a town. I mean, yeah, there's things that move towns, but... This is a bit dangerous to go on the first turn. It's on solo, it's not so bad. We can swallow land dwellers to clean up everything here. Or even title boon. Yeah, title boon for this one, but we also have our innate, so like, you know, we've got... I think we go for it, and we maybe get something that's going to be helpful, like plus range or something. Haunts and Embers. Stomp the build and add blight. Growth through sacrifice is interesting too. This completely stops the build by pushing them all into here or something. This does have water, which Haunts and Embers does not. Water is not hard for Ocean to come by though. LOL. Yeah, unironically, this is the play. So add a presence to a coastal land. Let's go card play track because we're going to be getting tons of energy. We don't need a sacred site right now, so let's go in here. So Haunts and Embers stops this. Swallow. Yeah, we only get to... We don't get to do everything we want because we don't have a lot of energy right now, but we get to drown these two guys here, push these two in here, and go from there. We'll be relying a lot on Haunts and Embers. And we're going to need some blight removal, but it's a decent start. I don't want them... I guess we could allow them to build a city here, right? If we allow them to build a city, we have Grasping Tide, and there's Dahan. I guess this is killing Dahan. Hang on. So what if instead of Swallow, we pull that Explorer and stop the build, and then we just bring this town? So we have a Town City Explorer. We don't have the Town City Explorer. Grasping Tide doesn't quite do enough, does it? Defend 4. Yeah, it's not enough. Doesn't work. Doesn't quite work. So we can't... Well, we don't have to push them to the same places. So we can push this here and push this there, right? And then we can drown this Explorer, like, later. If we want. Oh, the island's blighted immediately. I didn't even notice. I blighted the island just by playing that card. I can keep it or replace it. You know what? Let's get free powers. Add Strife. Yes, please. Might be a short game. This might be the end. Jungle. They do explore back there. It's bad. All right. You know, actually, hang on. No, we can just defend that. Boop, boop. Drown this. You can just defend this. This is the problem. We need to gain another power card. We need to reach out and touch that land with range 2, which is literally this. Adding blight. We also need like blight removal cards as well. All right, let's get another minor power. Because right now we're playing Grasping Tide and like nothing else. Range 1. Range 1, range 0. Their lands. It's not what I'm looking for. We could replace town with a Dahan, so that's useful. That's probably the best choice here. We're gonna need our presence to be... Think of like, if I want a sacred site, I want it to not be where there's invaders, so because of that event. So let's click this, and that doesn't do anything. Yes, push to no effect. Call to Hanways and Grasping Tide. Oh, and also Fire in the Sky we just have all the time, which I totally forgot. That's how that works. Sure, Strife. This city here all the time, I don't know. Every turn we get Fire in the Sky. What was the other option? I don't remember. I didn't really remember that that was going to be what's happened. We get a fear card. I'm only on 1 beer. I don't know what's going on. Festering Pits of Blight. Oh good, nothing happens. Add disease, ignore disease. Well, since Sands hasn't come up, but actually, Wetlands is worse, right? That's also bad, but this one is worse. More fear. Remove from a map, perfect. Sure. Push 1, explore into a land with more. Yes. Do not build there, please. Thank you. All right, so far, things are slightly under control again. Wetlands it is. We can convert this town into a Dahan, so they don't build, they're not going to build a city anyways, but getting closer to... Oh, and we can strafe an explorer. Hang on. We can strafe. They're not building at all, so we can strafe. We can convert. We don't need to convert there, actually. They're not building. We strafe. Oh, we need to convert something. Yeah. I want the fear from the town, but also I don't want them to explore the sands. Okay, hang on. It's preventing the explorer is more important. So we're going back. We will still strafe and explore, which is hilarious. Are we still picking this? No. Call of the Deeps doesn't do anything, though. It gets us 1 energy. It's not nothing. Tidal Boon. We want another card to play. That's the thing. We could always do this, but we want to be placing. Always be placing. Just continue staying on the coast. Because we need... play these 2 cards and another free card. We can pick up another free card. Yeah, there's no Ravage, so. A free card that removes Blight, is that a thing? These cards all cost money. Don't like that. 1 damage per Dahan. Well, that just sorts that, doesn't it? Also this. Not good elements, though. Remove Blight from a mountain or jungle. That works once. Once is enough. Add presence. 3 cards would be nice, but we don't actually... I think 3 cards for next turn, really. That's what it comes down to, because... I don't care too much about the elements. Let's go here. We're at a coastal. I'm playing the free card, and then I'm playing this to remove this Blight. They're not building. We'll strife it. They are building here. I guess if we play Tidal Boon instead, do we get... We do get to drown the city. Or sorry, the town. We get to move Dahan here to kill the city. Alright, alright. I accept. We get a fear card too. It's a weird ocean game, isn't it? Gather and explore. Oh, we can't even gather it in. We can't even gather it into the... That's hilarious. This doesn't do anything besides elements, which is good enough, but we don't have presence in the ocean. We can't do it. Do we want to even gather? I guess they might get +1 damage, right? So... Gather him. Oh wait, perform a ravage step. I don't want that. Destroy presence. I can prevent it. Oh, that happens immediately? We could ravage jungles and it... Oh wait, no, jungles is there. Oh, we can choose mountain. Skip. Perfect. Alright. Things are happening. Skip the build. Sure. They explore mountains. Oh, we're on stage 3 already. I don't even know what's happening. Are we really on stage 3? No, we're on the early stage 3 card. We've advanced Prussia. But hey, they didn't go in here? Why not? There was no wilds there. Oh, there's no town. How does the adversary work? How does anything work? They didn't even build a town, so I can't drown it. This is garbage. And also, oh, there's an extra explorer in here now. They're not ravaging, even. Oh, everything is wrong. I get to gain 2 energy. I may push. Well, I do want to push these Dahan to kill the city in here, right? Like, that's pretty clear. Warning. Yes. Warning. All right. I guess it's a reclaim turn, right? Like, we could gain 1 and play, but like we have more card plays. We have 3 card plays now. Let's get energy. Let's get a major power. Let's start kicking butts. Pent up calamity. Tigers hunting. Add beasts. Range 1 from a jungle. We have that. That solves this. Does they still build? Pent up calamity. There's no tokens in there. Talons of lightning. We don't have the energy. Yeah, tigers hunting. Clicking that. We probably can't afford to be adding blight willy-nilly. I do love adding blight, as we know, but if we play this in here, we add a beast, we gather the beast, we do 2 damage with kills the explorers, so there's a town which we can drown with Tidal Boon, or swallow Tidal Boon. We can call the deeps also. I don't know. We have too many. What if I click this? We can remove this blight. And they don't build. Oh, they do build because of the double build. They're double building wetlands. I mean, they're double building wetlands. There's nothing we can really do about that. So we can get rid of 1 of the towns, and then we can defend it next turn. This one, we can't. So we play Dahan Ways instead to get rid of the town that they build. Striping the Explorer won't be enough. Has to be Dahan Ways. It doesn't work the other way. Alright. Add beast, gather beast. Do we want to push these? I mean, the event might clear a town for us. Or kill this guy. We can strafe the other... I guess we just strafe this town. The double build ends up with a town here, so strafe this. Alright. Independently, destroy presence, forget 2 powers, or take 1 blight from the card and remove from the game. Well, that seems bad. We can destroy presence, right? We can just destroy... We do need a sacred site for this. Destroy 1 here. Leave this so that we drown the town. Then we don't need to defend. No, we do because they built twice. And the ocean one, I guess. Alright, defend. There's no ravage. Thanks a lot. Explore. Yeah, they do actually explore the sands because they're jerks. Alright, we want to convert this town. Then this is all sorted pending the event. I want this to go away. And I want that to go away. And we just had to pop our Grasping Tide in there. And that's okay. Alright. We still have this build. This is not building, and it's okay because the disease... 7 energy. Give me another major power, please. Or Tiger's hunting again, which I need to get presence back in. Another major power to let me reach out and touch everything. Where are we at? No cities. The city's dying. These are both dying. We win on the Ravage, right? We automatically win on the Ravage. So is the major power we want to pay forward Tiger's hunting? Like, no. No, it's not. We want a new card. We don't have to do anything pending the event. The Ravage is taking care of it, and we're winning the game. So we can try to make sure. We also can just strafe that town, by the way. Why did I click minor? I clicked it wrong, and I'm dumb. So is there a token we can add? Remove blight in the slow phase. That's not what we want. Add beast. We have beast. I'm dumb. I'm clicking on that, I guess. Play 4 cards. Sure, why not? Click things because I'm dumb. Bip. Do we want an earth? Do we care? No. Sure. Don't care. Add a strife to this guy in case they get +1 damage, or to this guy because a cascade of +1 damage. Sure. Defend. Yes, we're winning, but at what cost? Yes, Dolphin. It's time to open the next beer. +3 damage from every of those presents. Still okay. Maybe not. It's not okay here. But each piece destroys. Haha, take that. Thanks, Spear card. Gather up to 2. 1 damage per Dawn present. I mean, I don't know. Nah. Stuff. Kill this guy. It's over. It's over. I guess I don't have to destroy the city. Do I not destroy the city? We lose the disease, but we might remove our blight. We're actually removing 2 blight. Alright, we don't destroy the city. We let the city live. Oh wait, they're ravaging twice. So we are destroying the city, no matter what. Yeah. Oh no! Oh, a new blight. Oh, and oh no, that's worse. That's worse. That's worse. Wait, where did? Oh, because of that plus damage. That doesn't. There's 4. Wait, hang on. What? Oh, it's plus 3 damage. Yeah, okay. Alright. Fine. Fine. It added a blade because it's plus 3 damage from the event. Alright, we won the game. Beer number 2. This is the second day. Alderney Dry. Light and crushable old style session Zwickel beer. I know it's not the second day. Where's the second beer? It's not even where the poll was. Do I have to like look at every beer? There it is. I'm not saying it again in English because it's a German word. Alderney Dry Lager. Fourth wave. All right, we got 55 points. We got one too many points. I'm predicting that I'm really good at this game and we're gonna win this next one. What's my number I need to put? I put 1,000, 2,000, 4,000. Is this the 8,000 one? I think it's the 8,000 one. I'm gonna put that. Even with mistakes, I still want to participate. I opened the beer, so I have to drink it now. That's the rule. After the game, I never got a major power because I'm a dumb. I'm not clicking Uncanny Melting. Tiger's Hunting. Let's keep the beast with the blight, without the blight. I don't know, with the blight. Make a party there. All right. So, yeah, we're in danger mode. We're probably gonna get wildfire. Put 2 Dahan there. Are there still more? Too many Dahan? Come on. Don't be hurting me, game. Oh, we don't have wildfire. That's right, because this build doesn't have wildfire. All right. Earth. And we didn't go up on Prussia because I'm obviously not good enough to beat Prussia 2. Or Prussia 3. Spracky Wolf is always the heel. Oh, this is nice. A Zwicker beer. All right. What's the sitch? They explored the jungles. There's a bad jungle, and there's a home jungle, which is quite all right. We can just pop a presence in there, and everything's fine. Bring some Dahan in, and everything's golden. That's gonna blight. We're okay with that. We could like reach over and try to stillness it, but we'd have to do it twice. We could just stillness the Ravage if we want. We would need to get our presence over there. That would mean a reclaim next turn. We have to be very careful with our energy. We could gain a power card this turn, draw the Fruitful Earth to get some Dahan over here for the Ravage. Maybe whatever the other card is fine too. To stop the build. Stillness this if we want to stop the Blight. We're probably going to use Stillness more to stop a Cascade than anything else. Let's see what we get. Confounding Mists. Rack Root. Remove Blight. None of these are too exciting. Google says it's a cloudy, unfiltered beer from the storage cellar. Well, it says, yeah, Zwickel beer, B-I-E-R, old style unfiltered Zwickel beer, German light lager. Great for relaxing on the lake or a patio downtown, which is clearly what's happening right now. There's a lake just off screen. Hello, Freud. It is Brandenburg, Prussia. Level 2, second wave, number 4. And I can just move my camera. Boop, 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 boop. Why don't I just go up a little? Here, I'll just be up. I have risen above. So you can see everything. Spirit Island in the lake downtown. Honestly, Call to Ferocity gets us the Dahan we need. But also, removing Blight might be a good idea for the next waves. So Uncanny Melting is also on my mind. This has good elements for our innate. I'm probably going to take draw of the Fruitful Earth regardless here. Gather 3 Dahan is very good for Rituals of Destruction as well. Let's click on that. You know, Blight removal, whatever. We'll get there. Card play track. This is free. Whereas that costs 1, and we're going to want more energy next turn. We don't get to gather explorers, but we're just going to... Gathering 1 explorer from these lands is not a big deal. Wetlands. Yeah, that... I don't know. If we just take the Blight there, we just take the Blight there, right? Alright, we want... just 2 Dahans. We want these... to stay, and we're gonna get in there. Actually, we don't need to get in there. We can just... oh, wait. They're building there. If we want to stillness this, we need to, like, pop in here. And stillness it. I don't know that that's worth it. I'm actually fine with it going to Blighted Island because we know the Blight card is, like, excellent. Aid from Lesser Spirits, so... I do want to get in here to make a Sacred Site, but we can only defend 1 of these lands, right? So if we're going to defend 1, defend this one, because we can remove the Blight as well. That's my cold, hard calculation that's happening here. Draw, and the problem is, like, we don't have great card choices here. I guess we could stillness this and leave it. What we could do is get in here, stillness it, and just have our passive defense here. But then we're relying on, like, getting another card for this. I guess we could reclaim Stillness and Stillness it if we don't get the card we need. But we're not gonna have that chance, right? It's like we're gonna gain a power card and either we get it or we don't. And the problem is that's a cascade if we're wrong. We could just not play a card here. Save the energy and play 2 big cards next turn. Or use rituals for just 2 damage for 3 energy, which is kind of gross. We do get the repeat on draw. Actually, no. If we draw, we get the big rituals. Okay. We do get to kill everything that's already there, but whatever. +1 health. Great. That's just what I want. Hey, we got more Dahan to get murdered. Sorry, Dahan. Sands. So now we have decisions. Because that plus health, it makes everything more complicated. We can draw into here. And then Ritual's Destruction to kill the city and 1 explorer. And then draw somewhere else, right? Either to save, we could save these to Han. So that's an option. We have Healing Land, but we don't have to play it necessarily. We could stillness this to prevent this ravage if we wanted to, or maybe we pick up. No, if we gain a power card, it's add presence 0. So there's no range 2 defends except for major powers. Rapid Wings would be really good. If we draw here, get a couple to Han, and leave a town. We could actually get 2 explorers in here and have 4 attack and 3 defense. Slightly risky. Just like reducing what's in those other lands though. Because the Dahan that are going to be in here are going to be enough to... I mean, we just literally kill everything. Well, no, we can't because... But we get 2? We got a fear card. So we could draw out Dahan from here and just take the loss. And actually we could play Guard the Healing Land here instead of putting presence there. And then block this. It's not so bad. Because we do remove the Blight. Remove Blight, defend 4 is not totally safe against an event, but it's more safe than defend 3. Especially with the Blight there. So then where does this other use go? I guess I want more into the sands. I guess we want more Dahan there. But they're not building there. They're building a city here, which is gross, and we might just let that blight. Guess that's a maybe stillness the following turn. We want more things in here. Guess it's another target for a healing land the following turn, right? Just move this stuff away. This is my thinking right now is Healing land here. Presence in here. Stillness here. Start going up the energy track so we can afford all this foolishness. Could also stillness here, but it doesn't really help that much. New species. Aided by moon, of which we have none. But we have a moon we could forget. One fear per player. Add beast to a land with city/town. Discard the top minor power if it's fast and return the card to the event deck. Blah. Add disease to land with Dahan and invaders. Do 2 damage to the Dahan. Probably here. And get 1 energy. Yeah. Is it worth forgetting Ritual's Destruction? Probably. To not have this come back. I don't know why it's like pay 1 energy. I guess it is like, I don't know. You could pay energy if you want. You have the option. Add beasts to this land. That's a problem. And disease here. Stream died. Seems good to me. 0 dropped frames. They don't explore into lands with at least 2. If it's sands wetlands, that would be ideal. It's sands mountains. So we defend the sands and they don't build anymore. Then this is a problem. But we can stillness this sands. So that seems good. Reclaim. Get energy. Make a sacred site here. So we have sacred site visibility everywhere. We don't have to guard here. But it might be prudent. Stillness here makes a lot of sense. It stops 2 things. Potentially 3. And yeah, they are building here. They didn't explore here because they couldn't see it. That's kind of neat. It's kind of this little armpit. Logic Dolphin hasn't been buffering at all. Amazing. Defending here extra isn't super necessary, but it does remove a blight. It's a lot of energy, but we're at +4, so I'm not too concerned about that. And next turn, we either reclaim reclaim stillness, or we just let that blight. So, yeah, let's go this way. Could honestly remove this blight, but this may as well remove this blight and make sure on the defend. Urbanization. Replace with cities. They don't ravage inlands with things we don't have, or doesn't matter. Push 2 Dahan from a land with city to a land without city. Well, I guess he's going here where there's a guy. I guess I could have called the ferocity. Oh, well, I didn't know. There was no Dahan here, so I was like, that's not going to work there. So, yeah. Explore mountains. Add a town. Not here, because I don't want them to build here. Oh, no, they've already gone past the build phase, haven't they? Well, that's a ravage. Actually, it's a ravage. So that's covered. I have a sacred site. There can be a town there, and it's okay. This ravage could be blocked by my defend card if I reclaimed. We have a double situation here, so unfortunately though we don't have enough Dahan there. I need some fast Dahan movement. That would be great. That's a much. I mean, I liked the chili porter, but it wasn't a like crushable beer. This one's just like, oh yes, I'm thirsty. Drink more. The chili porter was like, take it slow, make your mistakes. We have a fear card, and we're getting to tier level 2 if we can pop up 4 more fear, which seems unlikely. So there's the defend 4 here option if we reclaim. Stillness in here would be very good. We can't afford that though, right? Oh wait, we can if we go to the 6 energy. I don't love that, but I don't hate it either. Just like reclaiming, playing the same cards again. We do stop the city build. We're gonna do that. And we're gonna put presence in here, so we're gonna get a sacred. Actually, we don't worry about the ravage here, but we do like the build is annoying, right? So maybe we don't care about the build there. We just want the defend here. So let's hang on. So guard and then but something else besides stillness. Because the ravage, we have a sacred site there. So maybe it's like bring Dahan in for the next ravage, right? We do draw so that if they explore jungle or ferocity. Yeah, let's do draw. Does ferocity get us the repeat? No. Let's do draw. This would remove blight, but this actually defends pending the event. Oh, the farmers. We don't have any. Doesn't matter. 2 damage to Dahan in a land with buildings and Dahan, like here, would be totally fine. Add blight to a land with at least 2, which would be here and Cascade, or here and not Cascade, or here and Cascade. -1 health, which doesn't change a whole lot. Or the next ravage becomes a build. And we add towns. I kind of want the ravage to happen because it kills this town. It does add a blight, kills this town. Half the boards, rounding up, add disease to a land with both. 2 damage to Dahan, so that's probably here again. So 2 of the Dahan there are going to die if we pick Spurn, or 1 if we don't. And we're adding an extra blight if we Spurn. And it's a lot of building if we don't. It's a building a city, town, then a city. Yeah, it's so much building. Spurn. Spurn! And the damage to Dahan and land with both is going to be here. Sorry, Dahan's. I know we're working you too hard. Fear card. Different line with Dahan. Invaders take 1 damage there. We click here, they don't build. So I click. And they explore the wetlands, which is gross. And they're going to be... So I'm thinking of putting, if I put the town here, and I'm happy to gain a power card, then I could just put my sacred site in here, but... guess I could defend this or stillness this. If I stillness this turn, defend it next turn with the blight. So yeah, let's let them put a town here and blow it up in the Ravage. Pending the event. Draw the Fruitful Earth. We could preserve this disease. Seems okay. Make one less damage here. And leave the Dahan where they are. Maybe bring one more over here. Alright. Gain a power card, add presence. Work towards 3-card plays. Stillness this. So we can defend it with our other card next turn. And play either Ferocity or whatever we pick up here. And maybe it's a major. We forget Ferocity for the major. Because we have 5 energy to work with, assuming we play Stillness. And the Ravage is taken care of, so... Indomitable Claim. Also, Trees and Stones, very good for this spirit. Sea Monsters is lovely. Sea Monsters would do kill everything. Kill everything. Sea Monsters would kill everything. Claim is claim. Like, Sea Monsters literally kills everything in this land. Assuming I stillness it. If I stillness it, then... Actually, it's 7 damage, so even if they build the town, I don't have to stillness it. I can stillness nothing because I don't care about that. I don't even know what to click then. I still, like, play stillness. I don't even play stillness. I want the Sea Monsters to kill everything. Three damage for Blight is 6 damage. And 1 damage, sorry, 3 damage for Beasts and 1 damage is 7 damage. And there's going to be a city, and I guess they could, the +1 health thing went away, right? So it's Sea Monsters. This is great, but it's not the right turn for it. And so Sea Monsters, neither for Indomitable Claim. The problem is, Call to Ferocity, does that do anything this turn? Would I rather that, would I forget Stillness? Stillness doesn't do anything this turn now because I want them to build and I want Sea Monsters to kill the buildings. Stillness is like a great, like, circuit breaker. Ferocity is free. I want to have this for Blight removal. I want to have... I don't necessarily have to have that, but it does work with Sea Monsters. I'm not getting the threshold in Sea Monsters, like, ever, though, right? Maybe I just forget Draw the Fruitful Earth and never move to Han again. Okay. Add presence. Get to 3-card plays. Maybe even just take energy, I don't know, but... We're not playing near Stillness. We're playing Ferocity, and we'll probably find a place to use it. Healthy Island. Add a town. Well, there'd be too many towns here. Add a town to a land with town explorers. I guess A4 seems like the most controlled situation. A1 is like okay too because they won't blight the land. Maybe it's A1. They already came up with mountains, right? So add disease to the sands or mountains with the most. Yeah, this backcourt one, definitely. Coastal lands. Well, we can call the ferocity away those guys. So that's nice. Sea monsters. Yes. I heard you like fear cards. I love that, like, they're so... Those are just not, like, irregular sea monsters. Those are kaiju, right? Like... We're getting 3 fear cards next turn, by the way. Because Call to Ferocity is happening. And these guys are just leaving. I could put them in here and Stillness and Sea Monsters. The same land. Next turn. That's... I want to Sea Monsters this, though. Right? This needs to be Sea Monstered. The problem is there's only... There's not the beasts there, but there is Blight. So... Ravage is nothing. We probably want to Reclaim and Sea Monsters. And then guard the Healing Land next turn. 3 damage kills 1 city. Three card plays. Let's get in there so we can make a Sacred Site. Get a beast in there with Sea Monsters. We have 3 fear cards, so probably this guy is just dead. You could also Stillness it, so there's a chance 50-50 they have jungles here. Stop the build. And play Ferocity as well, because I don't know. It'll probably do something. Get the Han in here. Each town does +1 damage. Cool, that's gonna do something. Each beast destroys an explorer. Bye, explorer. Good job building there. Don't even need the fear cards, just the event. Remove from a land with presence. I guess here, just to like make it easier to deal with, in case we do get there. How many sea monsters do I know? It's true, I don't actually personally know more sea monsters than what you've seen. Add a strife. Probably to this guy. Gather into a coastal land. Defend in all coastal lands. I mean, no, because they're building there. Do I want that? No, I don't want this. I could bring a guy in here. Sea Monsters is doing 2 damage. Call to Frosty will gather Dahan in here for the Ravage next turn, which is going to be 4. So we have room because we'll guard the Healing Land there as well. So sure, come on in. Sands. Add a town. Not to a coastal land, but to a regular wetland. All right, Sands is up. We just have to get rid of cities at this point. Four damage. All right, bring in Dahan, and we'll defend it. We could even cheekily not put a sacred site there. We probably won't reclaim and just keep playing sea monsters. But the problem is, I guess we could sea monsters here. It's a wetland. There's no beasts, but it's a good amount of fear. Sea monsters is just so lovely. I think if the sacred site here makes sense. We could gain a power card. Let's reclaim. Reclaim and literally play all our cards. No, we can't do that. We don't have energy. Let's just be sure about that. And guard to remove blight and super defend. Stillness the back. I don't want them to use the thing up and... We could just not play sea monsters this turn. Oh, we have Tiger's Hunting as well. Whoops. Oh, microphone. What does Tiger's Hunting do? Add beast, gather up to one damage per beast. Oh, we just stop them removing this? Sure. Also, more damage in adjacent land, but has to have no blight. But we can make there be no blight. Oh, this is like more than more than I'm imagining. We could also coordinate this with sea monsters. Like if we do this, if we remove the blight here, this is too much damage here. We have to play guard the healing land there though, right? I don't think we get to use sea monsters as well. But we could Tiger's Hunting. I think it still makes sense Tiger's Hunting here. Clean it out. Send the beasts this way. Oh, you push the beasts and then you do the damage. The Dahan have this covered, so get rid of that town. This is amazing. All right, and stillness this. Just so they don't build more here. I don't know. And explore again. Cities do +2 damage, but we have enough to defend. Add disease, ignore disease. Well, luckily we blocked things. Let's add disease to this land with blight. It's one of the last lands with blight. We get another fear card. We're winning on fear. Add strife to a land with or adjacent to beasts. They skip normal actions in lands with beasts. Well, they don't want them to... Oh no, they're skipping their ravage. I don't like that. Well, we can have them skip their explore here. Oh wait, no, this is the strife adding. Hang on, we're adding strife. We're putting strife in this city. Oh, that's... Ooh, Discord. Discord. It's like IRC, but for young people. Add strife in a different land with at least 2 invaders. Each invader with strife deals damage to other invaders in its land. So we can make the city kill this town since it's not doing a ravage. And these are all like blowing each other up. We strife an explorer here though, we can make them kill the city. So let's do that. I don't even know the math of all this, but that's happening. They don't ravage, so that city sticks around and we don't win yet. But, you know, maybe we want to remove another blight. I don't know. Sands and wetlands. Literally nothing happened because of the fear card, and there's beasts literally everywhere in all those lands, and also stillness, so cool. And this guy's just like, what the heck is going on here? Do we want to gather Dahan to make sure he dies? Probably. There's no ravage or build in any of those lands, so yeah, pull a couple, like 1 Dahan to finish him off here with Strife. All right. This has been quite a turn. All right, so we can remove this. We can remove another blight with Guard the Healing Land, or we could chance at maybe getting one. Let's just for sure remove a blight, right? If we take 4 card plays, we're gonna have 10, which we can't still afford to play out cards, so. Guard the Healing Land. And we still have a city here that we have to like try to kill, so Sea Monsters does that, right? I'm not really paying attention at this point. Missionaries. We can curse the tongues. Cities do plus damage, but they're not really ravaging. I'm just gonna forget this card. We'll gain a new power card if we ever get another turn, which I don't think we're doing. Sea Monsters is our preserving card, so yes, big old build, good job. Jungle Wetlands Explorer, good job with that. You did great, kids. Alright, we win now. Each beast does 3 damage. Yeah, so we win. Unless we don't want to win. We want to clean up that blight. We would have to survive a ravage in which they do nothing. There's actually 2 blights. If we gain a new power card, we might get a Wilds as well. We get Sea Monsters the following turn to finish off the city. I don't know. You know what? It's too late for worrying about optimizing second wave. Just murder them. Oh wait, and we also just won the game. We didn't have to kill the city. We just killed everything and got the fear card. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Immediate win. Dolphin. You know what to do. Look, you're right there. How about we just win the game? You know what? Just win the game. Earth is like, I don't have time for this. I'm so impatient. I'm Earth. That's my personality. 44 points. Less than the last game. 5th wave. Let's go. Ocean got the most points. Ocean is rocking it. Look at his disease. Beastie Disease Island. Sea Monsters. Click on that. Let's leave the disease. Oh, sorry. Beasts. Where do the beasties live? If I was a beast, I would want to be in the jungle. Because of sea monsters, too. Coastal or wetlands. So, not here. Coastal and wetlands? What about this wetlands? Leave the beastie there. Or maybe in the blighted one. No, I'll leave him in the inland one. That's where he wants to be. Will John win the 5th wave? What's 2 to the 5th power? Wait, is it 2 to the 5th power? Or 2 to the 4th power? It's not 30, it's 16,000 this time, right? It was 8,000 last time. Yes, just win the game. I still want to participate. But the first wave is 1,000. Second is 2,000. Third is 4,000. Fourth is 8,000. Fifth. So it's like 2 to the n minus 1 is the number. So 16,000 points are up. Make your predictions. Quick, quick, get your predictions. All right, disease. We have so much disease. I'm gonna leave the one where the blight is. Am I the only one who voted? No. We have another vote for 10 points. Sparky Wolf didn't see it. You could cancel it and start it again, Dolphin, if you want. Put Dahan in other places. Well, we don't have as many Dahan this time. Lightning! And we stayed healthy. So we're moving up in difficulty. Seems good. All right, Sparky Wolf, get on the prediction. 16,000, even with mistakes. Last time I lost on this wave, right? So this is it. This is the moment that we've all been waiting for. Make your predictions. Will John win wave 5? I think it's definitely easier with Prussia, especially since I got a Blighted Island already. But we're not going to dwell on that. We're going to lightning it up. So, Sands. We have a city build coming as well. Do we? What do we do? 3 card plays? We go to 2 energy. We go to 3 card plays next turn. Sacred Site in this one. And stop them building a city. Next turn, we blow up both the towns. The Shatter Homesteads we don't have. How does that work? That doesn't work. We allow them to destroy our Sacred Site. That's a possibility. We need these 3 cards next turn, though. We have Dahan here, so we let them destroy that Sacred Site. That's going to happen. Pending the event. Mountains. Well, we got a disease in the place that matters. And we can stop that build with Raging Storm. Alright. This 3 card plays. Preserve our Sacred Site back here. I think so. Alright, standard lightning opening for me anyway. We want to Harbinge. Harbinges push. Harbinge 1 Dahan in here. Maybe 2 because they might get another +1, right? Well, 1 in here. You know, clean up the Explorer. The event screws us. The event screws us. You know what? Do we do that, or do we save the disease? You know what? We killed that town in the fast phase, right? We don't have range to that. Okay, fine. All right, and there. We get a fear card. We might actually not even take Blight there. Push Explorers. There isn't such a land. Each beast. Oh! Deals 1 damage. It's not enough damage. Oh, wait, but it preserves. Oh, it needs to have no blight. Oh, wait. Canny defense. Canny defense. Look at that. Canny defense. Beautiful. So, this beast doesn't actually go anywhere that matters because these guys are dead and these guys are dead. So, it just goes here. Even though it doesn't do anything. Add strife to a town. Well, not these. Probably one of these, or actually the place with blight. Sparky Wolf is ready. What a nice event. That was a perfect event. Jungle Wetlands Explorer. This is where it gets real. That's a lot of city builds coming up right now. Reclaim loop. Let's go. Give me my elements. Fire and air. Did not achieve any fire. And also pushing an explorer is a big pile of crap. Gathering a town is fine. 0 cost is also fine. So that's probably what's going to be what we want. But none of that, like no fire is a big whiff there, isn't it? Yeah. Raging Storm does nothing. Homesteads. This is just like, woof. This is something that if we get a defend card, like we didn't even pick up a card that said defend on it, right? That was not a thing. We could have, I guess, pushed these towns out with... No, that's inland, right? Inland. Yeah, it doesn't work there. This is not the best. Like, I don't even want to play this because I want to destroy towns. I guess this, like, effectively destroys a town by not having a town be there, but it doesn't really destroy a town, does it? Let's be honest. So that means next turn is a reclaim again, get a new power card, and hope we don't whiff and get a defend for this. Because if we can defend this and get more harbingers, get these guys into there, this blights, these blight, yeah, gross. All right, gross. It's gross, but it's not cities. So we make these cities. I mean, these guys don't have to harbinge right now. They could harbinge later. But there's an event that says remove blight from a land. No, that's not the right thing. Click this thing. Harbinge in here. Get out of there. Because they could remove that blight. That could happen. That is just a gong show. And stop these cities. And sure, Lightning's Boon. And a fear card. Maybe a fear card helps us. Alright. Move towns inland. That is stopping a city build? No, it's move one town. I'm happy with this town being here. I have to move a town, though. Well, I can have this town get killed. Oh, it's... Wait. One or two lands inland. Alright, hang on. There's no lands with disease. Just looking at the other things. Defend one per Dahan. Yeah, that sucks. Alright. We have to move a town. So this guy's striped, so like I want to let him be and try to kill him. It's my plan, so. Skip Explorer, okay. That's helpful. Just not this turn. Can we have defend 5? Oh my goodness, explore coastal lands. There's no letting up on this, is there? They didn't explore here because of the fear card that said block the lowest numbered. No, that's useful, but jungle wetlands are gross. This is 7 damage. We need defend 5 because of that explorer. Sorry, defend 6. I mean, we can destroy the town, so it's reclaim and hope for... We need to defend 5. Bend, nothing. Add strife, though. Still not enough. Strife does help because we do cascade, but we have enough Dahan that, like, they murder everything. Oh, we're getting us so much blight this turn. That's such good elements, and I love it, though. We don't have to use it there. We could use it somewhere else. I need more card plays now. Alright, where are we at? Say this is our play. Destroy these towns, that's 2 blight. Strife. So right now we're at 7 damage. If we strife the city, we're at 4 damage. Only 1 Dahan survives, but we bring in more Dahan. I guess we're losing our Dahan for this. We can't. We need the fire. So we could like take a blight here to kill more things. And use the Dahan. So like if we thundering this town, this is 2 damage, which does still cascade. But then there's 4 Dahan left and they almost kill the buildings. And there's more Dahan if we do this. I think that's worth an extra blight on the other side. We do blight the island. So if we're like in this situation, 2 damage, we destroy all the invaders. They don't build. No, there's still an explorer left, so they build. This is gross. Deal with that later. Shatter homesteads. Probably the back one. Well, we might get a beast do 2 damage. So let's do this one. Don't love it. Don't hate it. Go with it. Beasts don't do 2 damage. We do get some fear. So an extra fear card. They don't ravage in a land we don't care about. Oh, here. We care about this one. We could say they don't ravage here. Don't love it, but also means we could just deal with it and have it not cascade next turn. Throw in Raging Storm there. Next turn. We do get a cascade from here next turn. Or it's a cascade from here this turn. Oh. Decisions. Decisions. This seems like a place that's going to be more bad. So preventing the cascade from there might be good, but also here, like it's a cascade. It's literally a cascade this turn. And they are ravaging their next turn. It's just a town. Alright, I'm clicking there. Remove from a land with presence. Well, one option. Okay. We don't play the island, which matters for events. Explore sands, add a town in there. All right, no slow phase, we're lightning. So we don't have to reclaim if we are happy with not getting our innate, which I'm not happy with. We could splendor away. Oh man, there's a, oh, why did I put a town there? Hang on. If we put a town here, then they ravage there, and that's bad. Let's put a town in this wetland. I don't want to put it in the blight land, but like here, they're ravaging there. What am I doing? So this cascade is, of course, bad. We could splendor a town. I mean, splendor a town into here. And Raging Storm. I don't love that. Don't love it. We do want to be adding presence, you know, someday. But if we destroy a town and Raging Storm here, it's dealt with. This obviously cascades into here, which is not great, but not terrible. We could also just, you can't just strife the town. Yeah, we can't really deal with that. I think it's one more reclaim loop, and then I think we get away with not reclaiming next time. Call to migrate, great elements, growth or sacrifice. Good, but we actually have sun. If we had blight there, which we would next turn. Yeah, this is a way for us to add presence to the board and unlock our tracks that we don't really have right now. Alright. We just need a fire, which I don't want to play Raging, or sorry, Growth Sacrifice this turn. If I Splendor out a town now and Raging Storm. Oh wait, I could Fire in the Sky and Raging Storm. Then what do we Splendor? Oh, we Splendor just like stop a build entirely, right? Cascade in here, we stop the build entirely. The next turn, assuming we reclaim, we could Growth Sacrifice, remove the blight as well. Oh, we don't get the town destroy, but we don't need a town we don't want a town destroy, but we don't need a town destroy. Where were we? Oh, we were Splendoring a guy, but if we instead take Harbingers, we do get to destroy the town that they build in one of these places. I mean, that's sort of equivalent, right? Whether we destroy the town. I mean, it's equivalent, but this gets us more fear. I mean, if we're taking our sun cards, we take our sun cards. It's actually double fear, because we're destroying a town and we're getting a fear from Harbingers. Just to undo that. 2 fear. More fear. Is a fear. It's a fear card, because we're firing in the sky. This guy as well. And actually, if we Harbingers there, right now, they're ravaging and not killing all the towns, but we could make it kill all the towns. By putting 1 more Dahan in there. And that kills all the towns. And then we just destroy one of the towns that they build in the sands. This cascades into here, we lose a presence. So be it. Blighted Island. So be it. Let's do it. Pending the event. Aided by fire, you say? Well, let me tell you about fire. We already have 3. We could discard some cards. Stop builds quite easily. Island Straight Through Pulsum is not happening. So it's 2 damage or destroy presence. Yeah. How do I have 3 presence here? I don't even know what I did there. Guard yourself. Discard fire cards. We're probably reclaiming next turn. Do damage. Fire burns. No builds. They decided to explore my sacred sites. Defend 2 in all lands. That does a whole lot. Thank you very much. Give me fear. It's a fear card just in that land. Alright, Blighted. We know it's Blighted Island. Ancient from Lesser Spirits. Oh, we can actually replace it? That seems, I guess, fine. We're going to keep it. Defend 5 seems like a card we're going to want. And go there. Now, not having a sacred site here is actually kind of problematic, but add a town to... We haven't seen Wetlands Phase 2. Jungle, or sorry, Sands, actually. Sands is fine. Oh, Sands is gonna ravage. Are we okay with that? If we reclaim, we could destroy the town that pops up here. We could also just, like, put it somewhere else. Do we just put it somewhere else and just deal with it then? Put it somewhere else and deal with it later. Have a turn where we don't have a ravage and, oh my god, this business. We have to deal with blowing all that up right now. We do get sea monsters that we can go after that, but it is problematic. And we can't reach that, so that's a problem. Alright. Getting real here. Oh, we just get to have defend 5. I keep forgetting how that event card works. We get to have defend 5 every turn now, which we don't need this turn. So this is a lie, and I feel like that might do the wrong thing. Oh, no, that's going back to the slow pace. Hang on. Can we go back to where we picked the town? Because we're always defending 5. I'm not used to having this blight card because it's like you just always get to use it. So sure, I always defend 5. So put the town there. I want a sacred site here so I can get in here. I want my cards back. I can make a sacred site here. Yeah, I can do that. Okay, I can do it by reclaiming. I can do it because I can play the sun cards and then play this. That's my plays. One more minor power. Flash Rot Fever has elements. Also, they don't build, but there's no Dahan. The cards with sun. Wait, did any of those have sun? Yes, but ambushes, maybe not enough. Remove blight here. Add presence. Sacred site. Do we deal with that? We do get to defend 5 there. We're adding strife. It's probably okay. Alright. Growth is so set the strength in here. I'm not worrying too much about what I'm doing, just so if you're wondering. Destroy presence. Put presence. And remove blight. 4 card plays, yes please. Alright. Oh, I can't attract too many. I can attract this town. I don't like this situation, but strafe the city. See if we can get ahead of this. +1 health, sure. Oh wait, except for it's this. Blight spreads. Add blight to a land adjacent to one with blight. We may prevent it by destroying 2. Well, that's not happening. We're just letting the blight spread. Wow, more Dahan in that one land. Okay. Gather 1 into a land or gather a town. Oh yeah, they don't build there. Perfect. Alright, we just have this one horrifying A3 to deal with. Have a good night, Take Walker. Oh, we win if there's no cities, so we just have to kill the city, and everything is horrible for the next spirit. Everything's fine. Add a town to a land. We get bonus defense, but we're gonna use it here. Let's put it in there. Do we get sea monsters now? We get sea monsters now, but it's not actually that much. Actually, if we can get Dahan into here, yeah, we can Harbinge into here. All right, We actually don't need to reclaim. Fire in the sky might be nice, but we don't need to reclaim. Let's add presence to the island and play all of our cards. Can we play 6 cards? We have 4 energy. We can play 2, 3, 3, 4. So, alright. We can do this. I don't know. Put it in here. Play Shatter Homesteads, Harbingers, Lightning Spoon, Bloodshot Fever. Destroy a city. We get to play sea monsters. This wins the game, right? Because we just get rid of the cities. Pretty clearly, we get rid of the cities. We get to add a disease somewhere. That's handy. Defend 5 in the place they're ravaging. Put Dahan in there. Make fear. Make sea monsters. Oh, that's slow. I don't get to use it in this fast phase. That's interesting. Actually, we might not have enough here. Do we have enough if we shatter homesteads? Defend 5, yeah, that's like literally exactly enough. 0 damage. So pending the event, we win. And we can add disease into Jungle Sands. Which I think in this land with Blight, well, actually in this land with 2 Blight might be a good idea. You also get 2 fear cards. Pending the event. They don't say plus damage. They do say moons and stuff. Do we have moons? We do have a moon. We could forget. And we were not adding blight to one of these lands. That seems bad. Make more fear. Win more game. Add beast. Add disease to a land with Dahan and invaders. Do damage to Dahan. Skip the build. Remove up to 5 health of invaders. Well, okay. Well, that's a win. We just win on the ravage though, right? So maybe one of these cards says add like a wild somewhere. I don't know what they do. Remove an invader. We don't have to win here. Do we want to clean up? Ugh. Do we want to clean up a bit more? We don't have blight removal, but we might get a blight removal card, which might be a good idea. Yeah, I think it's probably worth removing a blight from the island. Leave the city. I'll be right back. Alright, Sparky Wolf told me to drink some water, so water is here. Do I win if I play sea monsters? Yeah. I literally win if I play sea monsters. So I'm just gonna like not play it. That's amazing. Like all I need to do is get 3 fear to win the game. Or destroy that city, which is trivial at this point. So we need to, I just want, if invaders are present, 2 fear. So I can add beasts to a land and repeat on an adjacent land. I'll repeat the power. So I can repeat it and just add beasts without doing anything. Cool. Cool. Alright. I want to find a card that either removes blight or adds a wilds or something. Because we have disease, we have beasts. I want to add to remove blight. Minor power seems good. Add wilds. Play the card that says add wilds. And I mean, we still have the city. We just have to generate 3 fear. Or do we, I mean, we take another turn. We could take another turn. We don't generate too much fear, but then there's always the chance that like the event card screws us up. So I think we just win now. That's 3 fear. I can play more cards. Okay. I just want to add a wilds in the back. Oh, don't destroy Dahan though. Wait. Dahan, go away. Dahan, go back here. Then make fear and make 1 more fear. GG. Alright, we didn't get to remove blight, but we did add a wilds. We only have 7 Dahan. We can't afford to take 1 out. Dolphin is on the ball. 52 points. Even with mistakes, we won the 5th wave. And that was 16,000 points, so you know what that means. The next prediction is 32,000 points. So let's go. I didn't pick up a major power because I'm an idiot. And so what's... I should have clicked on a major power. Fire in the sky. So for me, like, one of the things I think about, especially the minor powers, is if I click on minor power, that means I can't get that minor power during the game. And so taking that out of the deck seems really bad, right? Will I win the 6th wave? I mean, obviously, I'm going to win, despite the blight, with 16,000 points. And despite none of these cards saying remove blight. Which of these cards is, like, worth keeping? Lightning's Boon is a pretty unique effect that I can't get in the minor power deck. And so I'm going to click on that. I think Dolphin maybe did that last time too. Alright, leave a beastie on the island. Where's this beastie going to go? Maybe here? Oh man, there's so many bad places. Leave the disease in the wetlands. I feel like the wetlands. That's where the city goes, right? And one of these needs to go away. Alright. Things are looking tight here. We have Serpent. This is where we lost last week, the Serpent. But we didn't upgrade the adversary this time. Wait, was I supposed to put 32,000 points? And I only put 16,000, or was I supposed to put 16,000? Did I do it wrong? Maybe I did it wrong. Was it 16,000 last time? I can't remember how many thousands. I need someone to help me with that. 16,000 seems fine. It should have been 32,000. I did it wrong. I don't know if you want to redo it, Dolphin. If you want to redo it, you can redo it. Or we can roll with it. I'll put up extra next time. I'll put up 48,000 on the next one, assuming I win. Which, of course, I will assume. Alright, Sands. They did not explore because I had cleverly put a Wilds token there. Sparky Wolf says, go with it. There's one Sands to deal with, and let's see if we get a power card that helps. Stop the city build, or stop the build entirely. Destroy and explore with steam vents, lands of haunted embers. Blythe's Island immediately. And also, how many are set aside on the Blight card? Like none? Do we lose if we flip the card? How do we find that out? I don't even know. Is that a thing? I think we lose if we flip it, right? Right now? Is that what... I don't know. Who programmed this game? Do we lose if we flip the play card? We might lose. There's 0 blight on the scenario card. It would say something here, right? So... yeah. Alright. If we play this, we lose the game. We get a blight, we lose the game. No pressure. Steam vents. Man, they're building a city there. That's bad. If we play steam vents, we definitely win the game. Dang. Leave 2 + 1 unhealthy side, but you only had 1. Alright. So if we flip the play card, we lose. That's what you're saying. Easy. Easy. So right off the bat, we're looking at losing to A4. Because we didn't pick up a defend card, and we picked up a card that solves it, but as blight and makes us lose. Yeah. Well, that's cool. Steam vents gets us fire and earth, which is great. We can't get... I guess a steam vents next turn. No, but it's too slow because the ravage. So we want to get Dahan in there. We gotta get it. We gotta get a defend. Like, we literally have to draw a defend card for next turn. Like, or we lose the game. That's kind of where we're at. We could try for a gift to get an extra minor power this turn. To try for that extra defend for next turn. And we could also maybe, if we don't play it, we just push the town out of here with this power. Man, this is gross. All right. Take the card with plant on it then. And add a presence into this one land where we're having trouble. And play this. Cool. All right. So we get a minor power and hope for a defend for next turn. Nope. I mean, defend 2. Defend 2 is not enough. We need defend 4. Well, we also have Aegis. So I guess defend 2 is enough. Alright, it's razor sharp undergrowth. But we're not playing it. We might lose very quickly here. Jungles. Well, we're going to lose the next turn, so how about that? Alright, go away town. We don't want you here. Alright, we're now... Actually, there's only 4 damage. So we could... absorb and Aegis. We still have the problem of, like... Oh my god. Stuff. But... Oh, actually, we could just Razor Sharp. Razor Sharp does defend enough because we destroyed the Explorer. Alright, Razor Sharp and Absorb so that we get enough for Aegis for one of these lands next turn. Not even one of these lands, I guess. No, because it's not even close to one of these lands. Believe in your spirit. It's true. We gotta believe in the spirit. We gotta gain a power card and add presence again. Is there a major that could help us here with not enough energy? No. Defend 4. Add Strife. Like, we're cascading one of these. Like, that's absolutely happening. There's no way that's not happening, right? This turn we're Razor Sharp and then something else. We could Strife the city that they pop up here. Problem is the jungle is like the worst thing they could have picked because we can't Aegis both of those lands at once. We could stop the cascade here, but it doesn't really matter because they're cascading in one of the lands. Well, we couldn't even because there's Explorers. So we click that. We add a presence. We need a sacred site for that, so we want it to be here. We click these. Just back to the joint hunt. There's Blight there. We can't put presence there easily. Oh, cool. We lose right now. Thanks, urban development. You've been a real treat. And we lose right now. Thanks to the event. I mean, this happens. We could replace the card, but it doesn't matter, right? There's 0 card. There's 0 blight. I don't know where we get to pick all these things, but it doesn't matter. Yeah. It wouldn't matter, right? If we change the blight card, it wouldn't matter. We can't even go back. GG! The game is over. Dolphin, enter the result. Sorry, Sparky Wolf. I should have given you more points. 16,000 more points. So Serpent, once again, lets us down in second wave. We got 16 points. Sparky Wolf is getting the points. Maybe Sparky Wolf's going to join us on a Spirit Island Saturday in 2022. That would be fun. We could have a cooking / Spirit Island Saturday. We could do that. Yeah, Serpent. I feel like Serpent needs to be redeemed. Maybe next time we'll have a Serpent beats up all the adversaries night game kind of thing. Anyways, this has been your multiplayer public beta preview. Make sure to tune in to your email, sign up to our mailing list, and find out what's going on tomorrow with Spirit Island and, you know, the yearly holiday event on various stores where prices are lower than normal, in which we cannot disclose those things related to particular, pipe related superheated water stores. But, they happen. They happen every year. It seems weird that they wouldn't happen this year, so maybe they'll happen this year too. Yes, your work schedule may be a problem, but maybe you could join Handelabra Live or Dolphins Dive instead. That could be a thing. You don't even need to sign anything, Freud. Just sign up to our mailing list at handelabra.com, and you'll be notified when there is news, such as the big news that's coming out tomorrow. So yeah, that's going to do it for your regular Handelabra Live. It is the holidays, so the schedule for various streams will be on and off depending on the days and times of things. I'll actually be back on next week. I was going to be off next week, but I'll be on next week because my travel plans have been canceled. Thanks to Omnitron. Omnitron, the greatest variant of COVID-19, is disrupting everything, and so that is happening. I will be here, and I'll probably play Sentinels because it's been a while since I played Sentinels on Handelabra Live, and I've been wanting to get back to that. So we'll see you soon, and thanks for watching me drink beer and play Spirit Island horribly. I said Omnitron. Omnitron, exactly. Oh, you typoed Omnitron. I see. Have a good night, and stay safe, and stay at home, and don't see anyone, and don't touch anything. Good night.